Hello everyone, welcome you all to my YouTube channel. This channel, it is for ICSE students for class 8, 9, 10. In this channel, I am coming here you with different videos of physics. It is strictly based on ICSE syllabus and some part it will be helpful for the CBSE student too. So, in my video today, I took one topic of class 9 which is about the pressure given by the fluid to any object inside it, or when any object in fluid where the force will apply, how much the pressure will exerted on it by the fluid. But before going to the video, let me remind you again, if you have not subscribed till now, subscribe my channel. If you feel it is helpful for you, click on the like button and give your comment in the comment section. So let us start today's video with the topic atmospheric pressure, and with that the pressure given by a fluid to any object submerged in it or any object placed in it. First thing, whenever we want to read about pressure, the first thing it comes to our mind is the force. We know force is the pull or push of an object which can change the direction of motion, which can change the shape and size of an object, which can change the motion to rest and rest to motion of a body. Thrust, here one term used, thrust. Whenever force applied by any object to the base, to the surface with angle 90 degree or normal to the surface, that what you can say the thrust. Thrust is a type of force thrust in which the particle or the substance give the force with by making an angle 90 degree. So thrust, when it comes to thrust is a force acting normally on a surface perpendicular to the surface. So thrust exerted by the body placed on a surface is equal to its weight, means how much weight of the body, that same amount of force a body can give to the surface. But when it is placed in a fluid means that may be gas or liquid which can flow. So this thrust applied to the surface or the base of that container where it is placed, or this thrust or the force applied to every direction of that fluid. So thrust is a type of force only, it is a part of force only. So it is having the SI unit Newton with CGS unit dyne, and 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5 dyne. So now will come when the thrust or this force is applied to any object, any surface. So what will happen to the surface? Here we'll discuss one more term. The term is pressure. Means whenever thrust applied to any given surface, that what you can say the pressure. So thrust per unit area means to a given surface, how much our force given, how much the thrust given, that what you can say the pressure. So here is the mathematical expression for us. Pressure is equal to thrust by area, or P equal to F by A, because thrust is a force acting normally on a surface. So when we will come to the factor on which this pressure depends, it depends upon two factors. First one, the force applied or thrust. Second one, the area or surface. So first one, if we look here, it depends upon thrust. Directly proportional to thrust means more the force. When area remains same, when area remains constant, with the increase in thrust, with the increase in force, the amount of pressure generate, amount of pressure exert will be more. But when it comes to surface area, P equal to F by A, that clearly shows the pressure is inversely proportional to area. So with the increase in area, the amount of pressure will be less, or with the decrease in area, the amount of pressure is more. So with the increase in area, pressure decrease, with the decrease in area, pressure increase. When we come to the unit of pressure, because P equal to F by A, F having the SI unit Newton and area having the SI unit meter, so Newton per meter square or Pascal, and its CGS unit dyne per cm square. So Newton per meter square or dyne per cm square is the unit for pressure, which is having the SI unit Pascal, PA. And when we come to 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton by 1 meter square. So we can define 1 Pascal as when 1 Newton of force applied on a surface normally with the area 1 meter square, or 1 Pascal the pressure exerted on a surface of area 1 meter square by force 1 Newton acting normally on it. Means when 1 Newton of force acting on a body with the area 1 meter square, the pressure generated is or pressure exerted is said to be 1 Pascal. So when this pressure is given by the fluid, when the pressure is given by the moving particle in case of liquid or in case of a air, that case whenever object in liquid or in air, pressure is exerted from all direction, because in solid if we look, solid case pressure is exerted from any one point, but whenever we will come to fluid, in fluid case pressure the fluid is giving to the substance which is in that uh, fluid from every direction, from all the points, from sideways and from the down. But in case of solid, it is giving only from the surface. So pressure exerted by fluid from all direction. But when you come to pressure exerted by liquid column, means when any object is submerged inside any liquid, so how this pressure will exert on it. So when you come to this part, here you can see we are having a container XY. Inside the container, we are having a cylindrical object PQRS. So, how much force or pressure exerted on the surface of PQ, which is the base, that one we are going to discuss here. So, when we will come to the pressure part, first thing to know how much the total thrust on the surface PQ. Total thrust or the force given by the weight of this body. So when we come to weight equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. Here you can see weight of the liquid column PQRS is the total thrust on the surface PQ. That means when we want to calculate the weight of any object, we have to take the formula as W equal to m into g. Means weight equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity, but we know density equal to mass by volume. So here density into volume, here you can see this part, volume of liquid PQRS into density, this liquid in that V into D. So V into D equal to, will get one quantity, or actually density is denoted by letter rho. So V into rho will get one more quantity here, that is m, or mass. So weight equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. So V into D or V into rho or volume into density equal to mass. So that is volume into density into acceleration due to gravity. But when we come to volume, to find the volume, we have to take the area into height, because LBH, if we look the cuboid volume, LB is the area, H is the height. So area of base PQ for different regular shape, we are having different formula. Like in cylindrical object, it will come pi r square H, because pi r square is the area of that upper part which is circular and down part which is circular, where the height is the H. So area of base PQ into height as the volume, and density into acceleration due to gravity. So when we come to the next one here, if we look, area A, height H, and rho is the density and g is the acceleration due to gravity. So what we got? A H rho g as the total thrust on the surface PQ. But to find the pressure exerted on PQ, total thrust by the surface area. So thrust exerted on the surface PQ of area A, or pressure exerted on surface PQ, if you want to find that, we will get pressure equal to thrust on surface by area of the surface. Thrust we got here, it is the formula for us, A H rho g, where A area, rho, density h, height of liquid column, g is the acceleration due to gravity. So we'll get pressure as ah rho g by a, so a will cancel and we'll get h rho g, height, into density of the liquid into acceleration due to gravity. Means now we got liquid pressure depends upon three factors. First one, the density, second one the height, and third one the acceleration due to gravity. But here you can see this part, the most important part here, the total pressure in a liquid at a depth is, whenever we'll take liquid, because in liquid not only the pressure due to liquid, another pressure also acting, the atmospheric pressure, the pressure given by the atmosphere, pressure given by the air all around. So the pressure given by air plus the pressure due to the liquid, this is the total pressure in a liquid at the depth h. Means you cannot say only the pressure due to liquid, it is the pressure due to liquid plus the atmospheric pressure, but outside the liquid it is only atmospheric pressure. So when we take pressure depends upon which factor inside a liquid, then we'll get 3 points here, or three quantities on which this liquid pressure is depend. First one is depending upon the height of the liquid column, or depth point below the free surface, means how much depth it is having the water or any other liquid. Second thing is depending upon the h rho g, so rho, density of the liquid, means for different liquid will get or it will exert different amount of pressure. Third one, acceleration due to gravity. So these three factors will decide how much amount of pressure given on a particular substance immersed or submerged inside the liquid. So when we come to some consequences of this liquid pressure, due to liquid pressure, what we'll get? First one, the wall of dam is made thicker at the bottom, because now only we got the pressure exerted by liquid is directly proportional to the height of liquid column. In a dam, when water will store in a particular height or particular depth, we can say the down part or the liquid at the last will exert more amount of pressure because the height is more. So to resist that pressure, the down part, the base part of the dam has to be wider, because with the increase in area, amount of pressure will be less. For that reason, in dam, down part is wider, whereas narrow is the upper part, because upper part having less pressure in compared to the down part. When we come to the water supply tank is placed high. Water supply tank means from which the water is supplied to the total town. So this water tank has to be placed high, so that the pressure, because of which because of the height, it will be more, so it can go to larger distance. But if we will keep that same water tank down, because the height is less, so it will exert less amount of force, less amount of pressure, and it will not able to go to a certain distance. With the pressure, the liquid will go to a larger distance. So that is the reason that water supply tank always placed high. So when the water supply tank will keep high, then pressure of liquid will be high and it can go to a larger distance, or you can supply the water to houses of larger surface area, means to a particular distance we can say. So height of tank should be more. Second, or sorry, third one, driver should, means whenever the person, sorry, sea driver who are going inside the sea for special purpose, they are using a certain protective suit. Why they will means use this protective suit? Because inside the liquid or inside the sea water, the density is more. Density is more means the pressure exerted by liquid will be high. As the pressure is high, or which is much more than the blood pressure of that particular person, so to withstand the pressure, to resist the pressure, they are using a special type of suit, so that pressure has to be maintained on a level, so that there will be no problem to their body. And next one, size of gas bubble inside the water. Inside the water, the size of gas bubble is less, because inside the water two pressure are acting here. First, the pressure what we have discussed before also, the pressure exerted by liquid and the atmospheric pressure. But once it will cross the surface of liquid, then we will get only one pressure, which is atmospheric pressure. Means with a decrease in pressure now, it will come to Boyle's law. Boyle's law states that the volume of a given mass of dry gas is inversely proportional to pressure. Means pressure less, volume more, pressure more, volume less. Means once the pressure release now, then the volume will increase, the size will increase. So that is the reason the size of gas bubble inside the water different and outside the water different. There are many such type of consequences of liquid pressure by which we can define, or we can explain that, or will be able to understand that liquid pressure is depending upon three factor: H, rho, G. H, height of liquid column; rho, density of the liquid; and third, acceleration due to gravity. So with the increase in height, pressure increase; with the increase in density, pressure increase; with the increase in acceleration due to gravity, pressure increase. So this is about liquid pressure, or the pressure given by fluid, what is pressure, and the fundamental concept. In my next video, I'll come near you the transmission of pressure in liquid, means how pressure will transform from one part to another in a liquid with hydraulic pressure, and the law associated with it, which is Pascal law. So to get more videos, click on the bell icon so that you will be notified when I'll upload any new video. So thanks for watching my video. Thank you very much.